Do you like floorball? Then you are on the right place. This is Floorballing and my name is Paolo Bruce. In today's lesson we'll be talking about skill. What is it skill and how do we divide it? But before we start to talk about skill, I want to remind you our previous lesson, tactical priorities in the game. Check this out. And also I want to remind you our first lesson where we have our map, so we get better orientation of what we are talking about. So now we are here on that map in the skill. Coach is designing the practice the way that players can improve in the skill, and it's players' responsibility to improve and work on their skills. But let's get started. What is actually skill? Skill is learn, practice and develop ability to do consistently and effectively some movements, some actions to be successful in the game. Contrary, we have also ability, and ability is given. You are born with it. For example, ability to be fast, or ability to have good coordination, or ability to think quick. So ability and skill are closely connected. Without certain ability, for example, coordination between your eyes and hands, you cannot improve certain skill, for example, dribbling. And on the other hand, you can have abilities, but if you are not practicing them, drilling them, and improving them, they will not turn into skill. And this is really important. Skill is gained. You can train it and you can improve it. Nobody was ever born with skill to shoot or to pass better. You were born with abilities which can give you advantage. But only by training, practicing and improving, you can master this potential. And why is that important? To realize that by practicing and improving, you can get any floorball skill you want. And according to my experiences, I have created this little know-how how to work with the skill. And it's that I divide them into two main areas. One area is how to do the skill. So it's important to know like what to do with your hands, with your body, with your wrist, how to do it motorically. And second part is when to do it. And it's like super important to learn also connected with that like certain skill, scanning, how to do that specific skill with scanning, with timing, with placing, where to be on the field to use that skill. This placing is also pretty close connected with tactical improvement of that skill. In the end, it all has to work together. So you know how to do the skill, but also when to do it. And you use these little soft things like scanning and turning around and placing and timing. And it all, if you want to improve one certain skill, it all is like one package. Now when we know what skill is and what it consists of, let's check how we can divide certain skills. And for that reason, we have player's role. We recognize four main players' role according to who is attacking, who is defending, who has a ball, and who doesn't have a ball. If you have a ball and you are attacking, then you are in role number one. And role number one consists all the skills which are necessary to master that role. For example, always of ball control, attacking ball control, protective ball control, or open ball control, always of shooting, always of passing and receiving the ball, and always of one-on-one situation. So role number one is when I have a ball and I'm attacking. If you are attacking and you don't have a ball, then you are in role number two. So in basic game 5-on-5, we have one player in role number one with the ball and four players in role number two without the ball, still attacking. And role number two consists skills like movement without the ball, pass and go, but without the pass, because it consists role number one. So movement without the ball, pass and go. Run through the attack or decoy runs to attack, empty and fill the middle, saving the attacks, blocking the shot, but also things like having your stick on the floor when you are receiving the ball. So role number two, attacking but without the ball. So now we were talking about role number one and role number two, and these two roles are attacking roles. But let's go on. If you are defending the player with the ball, then you are in role number three. And if you want to be great in role number three, you have to develop skills like blade pressure, blocking the shot, one-on-one, approaching the opponent, copying the movement of your opponent. So role number 3, defending the player with the ball. And last role number 4, consists all the skills which are necessary when you are defending the player without the ball. And one of the most important skills there is defending face to face and not be oriented on the ball. So role number 3 and 4 are defensive roles. Write me into the comments what is your strongest skill. And if you like today's lesson, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss next lesson. Click the link below the video, register to Patreon Floorballing and start to improving right now. This is Floorballing, everything floorball.